Hey guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. This is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Alright guys, thank you all for those that are returning, those that are sharing, like, support, sending me donations, all that. I am extremely thankful, humbled. Thank you so very much. Let's get into y'all's reading and see what Spirit has for you guys today. So this is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I'm going to start with what's the vibe and go from there. Alright guys, so Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, a good light, clear, and precise messages for my Cappies. What does Capricorn need to know today? What does Capricorn need to know for the higher and greater good? Okay, so Capricorn. Masculine energy. Okay, so you have a masculine here, somebody of authority. For some of you, this could be you. All right, so it doesn't matter the gender. Okay, so masculine will be more of a leader, more of like putting things into action. Okay, so discipline, father figure. So for some of you here, you have some sort of masculine energy here around you. All right, for some of you, you are a person of authority. All right, you're very disciplined. All right, for some of you, you're realizing who your masculine is. Okay, so you're having some sort of an epiphany, or this could be your masculine having an epiphany. Okay, so that's for some of you. They're self-reflecting. Okay, so there's somebody here that wants answered questions. They're untapped talents. Okay, so there's some sort of untapped talent here. For some of you here, you're realizing that you are in this masculine energy and you need to you're having this epiphany and you're putting things into action. All right, so good for you. What else, Spirit? All right, so an apology. Somebody wants to say sorry. Okay, so there's somebody here that wants to apologize. All right, this person could be a little arrogant. There may be some rash actions or insincere. All right, what's apology? All right, they're paranoid. For some of you here, that's why they want to apologize, because they're cautious, they're insecure. Okay, they could be guarded towards you, or maybe you're guarded towards them. For some of you, you're paranoid to accept that apology from this person, okay, because they were arrogant at one point, okay, or they had, they used to make rash actions or something like that. For some of you here, you feel like your person was insincere. All right, so you have guarded yourself, you have been building a wall. Okay, for some of you here, this person's either watching you or you're watching them. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. Give me two more, Spirit. All right, so consequences. All right, so something about burning eyelashes or something like that, that could be significant. But here, somebody's making bad choices, games, mixed signals. All right, there's consequences to that shit. All right, so for some of you, this is the reason why this person wants to apologize and they're paranoid. Okay, so what's consequences? All right, so there's consequences to somebody's actions here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll forget. All right, so what else, Spirit? What's consequences? All right, so they're hopeful. Even though they did something, they made bad choices, they played games, they hit you with some sort of mixed signal or something like that, they're still hopeful. Okay, or maybe you guys could be still hopeful. I don't know. Flip it, switch it. But yeah, somebody's feeling inspired. They're optimistic. Okay, there's success at the end of the road. All right, so for some of you here, you're being asked to recharge, to rethink, to reevaluate, to reassess, however you want to say it. Okay, but breathe, let go, and clear your mind so you can make the right decision here. Okay, so let's get into this deck really quick. I feel like clarifying in there. So I was going to do 2 readings. Okay, so I'm just going to make one long reading for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this really quick, and then I'm going to get into those, and I'm going to clarify those. All right, so let's see. What does masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure with an epiphany? Somebody's having an epiphany. For some of you here, this could be a father figure that maybe didn't want you to go with someone. Okay, or maybe didn't want you to be with someone or something like that. All right, so there's an authority figure. It could be a boss figure. Okay, so they're having some sort of an epiphany. Let's see. What's this, Spirit? for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please don't dismiss intuitive downloads. This could be a Cancer or a Pisces for some of you. All right, but somebody has some sort of hidden agenda, so don't dismiss intuitive downloads here. A High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, for some of you, you need to keep your moves silent. Don't tell people what you got going on. Okay, so what is masculine energy here? Authority, discipline, father figure with Epiphany. Self-reflection, that's you. King of Pentacles, all right, you're reliable, you're resourceful. Some of you could be dealing with another earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant, but yeah, this is definitely somebody who's very resourceful, somebody who is good with money. Okay, you could be a boss figure for some of you here. All right, somebody here, this is a hubby. This is somebody who you want to marry. Okay, somebody who has everything that they need and more. Okay, and they're always going to show up. They're very, very good hubbies or wifeys, whatever. All right, for some of you, this is your energy. Even though if you're a female, okay, you could still show up as a King of Pentacles because you're the person putting things into action. All right, the queens are more passive. The kings are more active. Okay, so what's the King of Pentacles? With Epiphany, 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past life coming back around. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody knows that you're their twin flame. Okay, that's the epiphany that they're having. For some of you, you're having this epiphany. For some of you here, this is the time traveler. This is somebody who you had a past life connection with. Maybe you have children with this person. Okay, so what's the 6 of Cups with the King of Pentacles? That's nice. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could have missed out on an opportunity here. Okay, and I feel like this opportunity is giving the turnaround or is coming back around. Okay, so you might need to go ahead, recharge, reassess, reevaluate certain situations at this moment because at one point you could have missed out on an opportunity. All right, so what's this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Spirit? You got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of conflict here. Okay, somebody could have lied to you about something here, and that's what led to this missed opportunity here with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why is this Ace of Swords in the reverse? Not having clarity. Okay, so for some of you here, this is the epiphany that you're finally starting to see. If you didn't have clarity about some sort of situation with a past life connection or with this person, all right, you're having the clarity now. Okay, so what's this Ace of Swords in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? 5 of Swords, that there is a lot of jealousy. Somebody here wanted to win at all cost. Okay, so there could have been a third party or something like that involved in y'all's relationship, a bully at that. All right, with the 5 of Swords. You see how this person is happy that these two over here are having a miserable fucking time. All right, so for some of you here, you're having an epiphany about that situation. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you. What's this 5 of Swords, Spirit? That's like jealousy, envy, and then you got the Page of Cups in the reverse. All right, so somebody who's insecure, somebody who's very insincere. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody acting like a fucking child could be significant. Okay, so Page of Cups in the reverse. All right, they're very insincere. They're very arrogant. Okay, so what's this Page of Cups? And then you have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you here, you took advice from someone and they kept you kind of like in a loop, juggling a situation. All right, this person could be a juggler. All right, this is your energy, Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles. All right, for some of you here, you're kind of like juggling the idea. You don't know what to do because you might make somebody happy and you might make somebody miserable. So it might be a choice between 2, all right, with the 2 of Pentacles for some of you here. What's apology? Arrogant, rash action, insincere with paranoid, cautious, insecure, and guarded. I feel like you're the guarded one, all right? So if somebody does come in with an apology or something like that, you're the guarded one. All right, so look. Cancer energy, the moon, something hidden is coming to light. Okay, for some of you here, somebody here is insincere or they're hiding something. Okay, this is definitely someone here who is deceitful. All right, so what's his moon? You got the 7 of Cups. They wanted to cloud your vision. I feel like you're not clouded anymore. I really don't. I feel like you know exactly who you need to be with or who you want to be with, okay? And you're going to make the right decision no matter what. All right, so maybe there was somebody here that was keeping you clouded. Maybe even someone here keeping you like drunk or something like that. Drunk in love or drunk in confusion or something like that. Okay, so that you won't get together with your significant other. All right, so that's for some of you here. There's somebody here who lied about your person or something like that. That's what I'm picking up. because the Five of Swords is there, so that's a bully. That's a third party. This could be a friend, a family, a foe. Okay, because obviously this person's not your friend. Okay, somebody might like the person that you are interested in. Okay, so what's Seven of Cups in the reverse with the moon? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer again, Chariot. Okay, so overcoming these obstacles. Right, somebody could be at a distance from you. Right, heavy Cancer is showing up. That is your sister sign. Okay, so with this Chariot, somebody could be a police officer, a paramedic, or somebody that drives for a living. Okay, that could be significant here. This is overcoming obstacles. If you had lack of focus, right, somebody here wanted to have you in some sort of lack of focus so that you won't focus on love, so that you won't focus on what you were meant to have, so that you won't focus on your destiny. Okay, so just because they're envious of you or they were jealous of you, okay, so, or your person, right, is a King of Wands in the reverse. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer could be significant. King of Wands in the reverse is a fucking tyrant. Okay, Four of Cups, you're starting to see who is who. All right, so that is very important. For some of you here with this King of Wands, somebody here is a whore. Somebody here is definitely playing around. Okay, they are King of Wands, they're arrogant, they're rash, they're insincere, they can't keep their dick in their pants. Okay, with the King of Wands in the reverse, this person could do magic. It could be a Cancer here showing up with the King of Wands in the reverse. That's a warlock. Okay, or a person that used palo, mayobe, or uses prenda and stuff like that. For those that know Spanish, you know what I'm talking about in religion, santeria and stuff like that. But this person, if it's a witch, is a warlock. Okay, if it's somebody is fallen here. Okay, whoever this is, they play with magic. Okay, you're starting to see who's who. Okay, with the King of Wands in the reverse. What's the King of Wands in the reverse? The Nine of Swords. Okay, you're finally starting to wake up to this. Okay, so the mental hardship is over, right? Maybe this person was trying to give you some sort of anxiety or something like that. It's over. You're no longer in anxiety. You know exactly what you want. There's no reason to be in your head about anything anymore, paranoid or something like that. For some of you here, there's someone here that has been clouding your vision. Okay, so they could be attacking you at night. For some of you here, you might not be talking to this person. Okay, so King of Swords is in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, in the bottom of the deck. So this is a karmic relationship. This could be a karmic relationship. Okay, so this could also be a same-sex connection. So I feel like this is you, but these two over here, this could be your person and the person that is trying to keep you away from your person. Okay, so these two don't see eye to eye. Okay, so King of Swords in the reverse, they're spiteful, they're rude. Okay, they cut you, they go straight for that jugular. Okay, so they don't care. They're gonna hurt you however they're gonna hurt you. Right, for some of you, this could be an attorney. Okay, or something like that. What's King of Swords? The Tower, you're trying to avert some sort of disaster between these two individuals. One of these two is your person. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the reverse. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse position? Five of Wands, yeah, this person here wants to fight, or this King of Wands with the King of Swords here, they want to fight, or they're arguing, or they're fighting. There's rah-rah, you're trying to avert this sort of disaster. Okay, so 555 could be significant, all right, and Aries, a Scorpio could be significant. What's this Tower in the reverse, Spirit? For some of you here, there's two individuals that wanted you to be fighting with your person, with your twin flame, and that's the reason why this missed opportunity happened. What's this Tower? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. It could be your family, a lack of support, okay? A lack of familial support. Or lack of friendships support, okay, whatever. They don't want you to have a Ten of Cups. They want you to be in the reverse, okay? They don't want you to be happy in a relationship. They want you doing things for them. They want you working for them, okay? So, what's this Ten of Cups in the reverse? With the Tower in the reverse? You could be averting some sort of disaster with your family, okay, when it comes to this person. What's this Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Tower in the reverse, Spirit? The Fool. Okay, so Aquarius energy. For some of you here, you need to take a leap of faith into the unknown. Okay, you want a fresh start. For some of you here, you could be traveling here soon. Okay, you're looking for a fresh start. This is innocence as well. All right, so kind of like going back to square one, okay, but starting fresh, starting new, starting a new business, starting a new beginning. All right, so you might want a new beginning. For some of you here, you're going to have a new beginning. Somebody's seeing things from a different perspective. You got Aquarius, Pisces. It could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper. Okay, with the Hangman here, Pisces could be significant. But yeah, somebody's seeing things from a different perspective. You're no longer stuck. Okay, for some of you here, you see who is who. Okay, so you're cutting yourself free from a situation. For some of you here, I'm not gonna lie, you might need to keep your things to yourself. You need to keep your relationships and things to like your businesses and stuff like that to yourself, because there's definitely somebody maybe in your family, okay, or somebody here that wants you to have tower moments, that want you to be their puppet, that want you to be their bitch, you know, it's kind of like that energy. And you're no one's bitch, okay? You're nobody's fucking puppet. What's consequences here? Bad choices, gains, mixed signals, and then you got hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. What is this, Spirit? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's unsatisfied with their life. This is extreme dissatisfaction. Okay, somebody's depressed. Somebody could overindulge here. Okay, so what's Nine of Cups in the reverse? I feel like you know what your wish fulfillment is, but you're not getting it, or you're supposed to be receiving accolades, recognition, or something like that, and you're not, okay, because you're kind of like stuck. Two of Wands, yeah, stuck between two. You need to make a decision here. Okay, for some of you, this has to do with traveling or maybe moving. Maybe where you're living is not where you need to be. Okay, you might need to change scenery. Okay, so that things could start moving forward. For some of you with the Fool here, I feel like you might be doing that. And the Chariot, some of you could be traveling somewhere new, okay, or maybe starting to travel, okay, or something like that, so that you could have this complete satisfaction. You're whole and complete all by yourself. Okay, so why is this Nine of Cups in the reverse? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, and then the Two of Wands. This is planning. You got the Hermit. You could be planning to ghost a situation here. Okay, so for some of you here, you're planning to go Eat, Pray, Love. Okay, you're planning to go on a trip. If you guys don't know what Eat, Pray, Love is a movie. Okay, or a book, actually. Is a book that was made into a movie. If you haven't seen it, watch it. It's very good. If you like romance and stuff. Julia Roberts is in it. But anyway, the Hermit is going within, okay, seeking some sort of an isolation is where you grow. Okay, so for some of you here, going on this trip and growing, being in nature, being, you know, kind of like in that energy, that's how you're going to learn something. You're going to be inspired. You're going to be optimistic. Okay, you're going to have some sort of success. For some of you here, there's a guardian angel. It could be a Virgo, but there's a guardian angel or a ghost, you know, a spirit guide that's telling you, do this, do this, do this, and you're not paying attention because you're paying attention to what this other person is trying to do, this King of Wands or this King of Swords, all right, or this person could be the same fucking person, okay, for some of you. What's this Hermit? Three of Swords, somebody that you ghosted for some of you here, okay, with the Hermit and the Three of Swords, that they ghosted you. Okay, so that could be significant here, and they put you in a third party with the Three of Swords. You were heartbroken, you were in some sort of distress, or a breakup could be significant. Okay, for some of you here, you're thinking about ghosting the situation that you're in because you're completely dissatisfied. Maybe the person that you're with drinks a lot. Okay, if it's you guys that are drinking a lot or something like that, there needs to be some sort of balance. There needs to be some sort of moderation. You're breaking free from whatever traps you. Okay, so that could be significant. For some of you here, you're in a relationship that puts you in a third party, okay, or something like that, and you don't feel hopeful when it comes to that. You don't feel inspired when it comes to that because you always feel like you're in competition with someone, right? And that's not the way to be. That's not the way to feel. That's not real love. All right, so why is this Three of Cups here, the Three of Swords here, Spirit? Three of Swords with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, being left out in the cold. Okay, so somebody was left out in the cold, or somebody ghosted a situation. All right, they could be having some sort of financial hardship or something like that. All right, for some of you here, you might be leaving this person out there. Like, hey, you know what? It is what it is. You put me in a third party, they might be coming back sick. Okay, or something like that. What's this Five of Pentacles? Somebody could be ill. All right, Ace of Wands in the reverse. I don't know, man. There's consequences there. Somebody made bad choices. Okay, somebody played a lot of games, and now the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. All right, so let's go ahead and not do it in a vulgar way, but the Ace of Wands is the male phallus, okay, but it's in the reverse. So no sex. Somebody could have an STD. Somebody could have an STD. Okay, so that could be significant. For some of you here, it's because of this heartbreak that you have been in this delay, okay? And you need to kind of like, I know it's harder, it's easier said than done, but you need to kind of like move forward. You need to get over this hump, okay? At this time, what's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Because it's causing some sort of delays in your passionate new beginnings. Yeah, definitely blockage. Okay, so there's a blockage here, okay, or delays, there's setbacks. Okay, this could be projectiles, this could be energy being sent your way. 888 could be significant. Some of you could see that. You got the Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you guys are abandoning. Okay, so for some of you here, you're breaking free from abandonment issues and this betrayal that somebody did to you. Okay, and you're finally going to start putting your walls down. Okay, because somebody here is struggling to achieve goals. Right? For some of you here, you don't have to call the person and be like, I forgive you or anything like that. But you need to forgive them for yourself so that you can grow within. Okay, so that's for some of you. All right, so what is this Eight of Wands? Somebody could be leaving and you don't want them to. Okay, you got the Nine of Pentacles. Self-made, Virgo energy. Again, Virgo showing up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles is self-made, self-sufficient. Okay, so you're single and ready to mingle. If you want to mingle, if you don't want to mingle, then you're good. You're golden. Okay, you're self-made. You've been doing things on your own. All right, you could be like juicing, eating healthy and stuff like that. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. Model is like a model, okay, or somebody that looks good, takes a lot of selfies, takes a lot of pictures. Okay, what is the Nine of Pentacles here? For some of you here, you guys could be models. Right, Three of Wands. Okay, for some of you here, you have a sense of foresight and you're waiting on your ships to come in so that you can make a move. All right, so that's definitely going to lead to some sort of self-made millionaire. It doesn't have to be a millionaire. I hope it's a fucking millionaire. I hope every single one of you become millionaires, guys. But self-made, okay, it could be a millionaire. Self-made, you've done the work. You've done the inner work. You have been working on something. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wands, that's spirit. Telling you, get going. Put things into action. Whatever you're passionate about, go for it. You might need to leave something behind, okay, with the Three of Wands. You might need to leave something behind and go off into the sunset and see what else is out there, okay, or see this leap of faith. What's this Fool? This leap of faith needs to happen, okay, so you're just waiting on your ships to come in so that you can make a move. What's this Fool? What's the Fool? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, breaking free, getting out, going out, getting out of hermit mode. Okay, so seeing things from a different perspective and seeing things for what they truly are. At one point you were, I'm over it, rejected, you felt rejected, not anymore. Okay, so you're no longer rejected here. The Lovers is in the reverse. Okay, so Gemini energy. All right, so somebody here made a bad choice, okay, and now they're in regret. Four of Swords, sleeping a lot, okay, so that could be significant. Somebody could have put somebody in the altar or something like that. The Sun is in the reverse as well, okay, so that you could be oppressed, so you and your person could be oppressed, depressed, oppressed, so that you guys don't get together, okay, so that you guys don't grow. Because once you and your twin flame get together, you guys are going to grow. All right, you go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but things need to be in moderation. The Sagittarius energy, the Temperance is in the reverse. Things need to be in moderation. Spirit. I actually want to clarify this King of Wands down here, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're a fucking jackass is what they are. Okay, so let me see this really quick, guys, because I think I know what it... I know what it is, but I want to make sure that this is the same person doing this magic that's a warlock and stuff like that. I want to make sure that this person is the same person. Okay, because this could be... There's 3 men here showing up. There's not even a woman here. Three men? I hope not. That's a busy ass schedule. So let's see, guys. Capricorn, angel guides, spirit guides of good living light. What is this King of Wands in the reverse with the chariots? Love and hate. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Love and hate. Overcoming these obstacles, right? Something is not shocking to you anymore. What's this King of Wands with the King of Swords? Rejected. You could have rejected these people so they're mad at you or something like that. What's this Tower? For some of you here, you're rejecting both of these people, okay, because you don't want to go through this Tower. You're averting some sort of Tower. Actually, for some of you here, you guys could be dating 2 different people and you're averting this Tower before these 2 get into it, okay? You might feel guilty or embarrassed, or this person might feel guilty or embarrassed or in the wrong, okay, or something like that. But yeah, they're averting some sort of disaster, and maybe this could be with your own family. Okay, so what's this 10 of Cups in the reverse with the 5 of Wands? You got legal matters. The King of Swords here is in the reverse. Could be an attorney, a bad attorney at that. Somebody could be getting an attorney here. To do what? The Tower is in the reverse. Ooh. This could be immigration. Or something like that. A separation of family. But anyway, legal matters, divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, and traffic ticket. Alright, so you could be averting some sort of disaster with legal matters. You're trying to balance something out. Tell me something. What's the 5 of Wands? Firestorm. Somebody's having a fucking mental breakdown. Okay, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Right, for some of you, karma, drama, endings, and loss. Okay, so somebody here knows that they're going through some sort of karma. Okay, for trying to stop this union from happening. All right, so what's the 8 of Swords, the Fool, and the Hangman in the reverse? This is Aquarius, the Hangman is Pisces, and the 8 of Swords is Gemini energy. Okay, they're fucked up over you. Whoever this is, they want to break free with you, okay? For some of you here, you're taking a leap of faith and they're fucked up over you because you're breaking free from this stagnicity. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You've been wasting too much time. 13 months could be significant, and I'm going with water. 13? I'm sorry, 12. 12 months. A year? Okay, so that could be significant. What's this Hangman? Pregnancy, fake news, DNA. For some of you, this is family. For some of you here, somebody wanted to trap somebody with a baby or something like that. That could be significant. Okay, so. But it's fake news. What's fake news with DNA? Now, I'm just picking up. Somebody could have said that somebody is a family member and they're really not. Okay, so that's for some of you here. Oh yeah, this is my cousin. Okay. What is it, Spirit? Fairy tale, illusion, Cancerian energy. Alright, so fairy tale, illusion, a trickster, an illusionist. Alright, so somebody could have said something to you about somebody getting pregnant or something like that. It's a lie, okay? Or somebody's trying to like do that kind of energy. For some of you here, you're marrying your person, okay? So that could be significant. Or these 2 individuals are marrying each other. One of them is not talking to the other. So, let's see. Angel guides, spirit guides, a good light for Capricorn. What do you got for Cappy? Spirit. Alright, so you got here, I can't fucking make it up, family. So this is something that has to do with family. Okay, so family, foundation, commitment, somebody wants to build a family with you. Okay, this person is the person that you want to build a family with. Alright, so marriage, celebration, security. Okay, so King of Pentacles, that's what it is. And for some of you, you are a family person. You are a family-oriented person. You work a lot. You do know what to do. Okay, you could have missed out on an opportunity here, but I feel like that opportunity, look, is fated. Okay, is fated. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny. Alright, for some of you here, something had to happen the way that it happened so that somebody could go through their karma or you guys could go through the karma. So flip it, switch it, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's either you or the person that you're dealing with, but divine intervention came in and did a detour for you guys. Okay, something was supposed to be detoured. Alright, so this could be time. Okay, maybe it wasn't the right time. Right person, wrong timing. Okay, because there's too many people involved. Okay, so that could be significant. Alright, so give me one more. You got here Venus. An offer's coming in. For some of you here, there's a love offer coming in. Venusian energy. Alright, that has to do with pleasure, beauty. Alright, so romance, love, beauty, creative arts, wealth, harmony, attraction, and an offer. Alright, so what's this offer that's coming in for Cappy? Union. Soulmate energy. Okay, so soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, integration of yin and yang. Okay, so this is your yin to your yang. Okay, you're their yin. How do you say that? Hold on. You are this person's yin, okay, and you're their yang. Yin to the yang, whatever. Yin yang twins, I don't know. Clarity. Yeah, you see something straight up clear for what it is. Maybe you were waiting on something, here it is. Okay, so heightened intuition, you're seeing things completely clear, right? You have the freedom. This is Aquarius energy, all right? So you got Gemini, you got Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Saturn. Okay, so Venusian is Aries. It's not, but that's where I have it, so that's how I see it. Leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast changes. New changes are coming in, all right? So you're going to be free to do all these things, guys, so that's awesome. All right, so what is it that your person wants to tell you? And let's go ahead and use some of these really quick. What is it that your person, your real person, your twin flame wants to tell you? What is it that your real person wants to tell you? All right, so it's time for me to heal now, okay? But it came out in the reverse. This person's healed. All right, for some of you here, you guys needed to heal. I feel like you both are healed. All right, so right person, wrong timing. I left you before you could leave me. Okay, so somebody wanted to leave you before you could leave. It's almost like that tick for tack kind of energy. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. Okay, so they left you before you could leave them. All right, you got here, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. For some of you here, that's what it was, a spiritual lesson. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so this person could have lost themselves for a little while. What's I lost myself for a little while, Spirit? And I know I was a distraction from your pain. So it says here, I will wait for you for a sign from you. Okay, and it says I am not available. Okay, so somebody here is not available. For some of you here, you're not available for this person, and this person's still waiting for a sign from you. Okay, this person could be not available to date anybody else because they're waiting on you, or that's you waiting on them, whichever way. Flip a switch it, guys. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I don't repeat when people I don't react when people mention you. Okay, so people could be mentioning you to this person, but they don't react, or people could be mentioning your person to you and you don't have no reaction. You just stay quiet. You're just like, okay, yeah, leave me alone. I don't want to even talk about it. I don't even want to go there because you could be hiding the emotions that you feel for this person. Okay, so Spirit, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. One more. Capricorn. What is all this right here? Epiphany, masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure with the King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, planning. This is the Two of Wands. Okay, so you're standing at a crossroad, ready to expand your horizons. Take time to evaluate your options and make a plan. With focus and determination, you can set the foundation for success. The future is in your hands. Choose with purpose. All right, so choose with purpose, guys. Somebody could be buying land. Okay, so choose with purpose to grow. All right, so if you're buying a land and you want to make it an Airbnb or something like that, I don't know, that's a way to grow. Okay, so you got here collaboration. With all of this definitely was a collaboration. All right, so it says here, teamwork and shared efforts are bringing your vision to life. Each person contribution matters. By working together, you will achieve success greater than you could accomplish alone. So for some of you here, you guys could have been in a karmic relationship or something like that, trying to avert this disaster. Okay, maybe a third party could be significant. I'm going back to 3 people. So, and it's showing up. So, what's the Eight of Swords in the reverse? What's the Eight of Swords in the reverse with the Hangman and the Fool? There could have been 3 different people working against you guys. Okay, so that could be significant. Breaking free. The Fool, the Eight of Swords, and then the Hangman in the reverse. Okay, with the Two of Cups. So a meaningful connection is forming or deepening. This partnership, whether romantic or platonic, brings harmony and balance, trust in the mutual respect and love that unite you. Celebrate the bond and shared growth. So you're breaking free from something. For some of you, you're dealing with an Aquarius, okay, or something like that. For some of you here, you're breaking free here and from whatever it is that you're dealing with, this disaster that you're trying to avert, these fights, this rah-rah, this 10 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe somebody's playing house in a situation, okay, for finances or something like that. You're breaking free. You want a fresh start, okay, or this person wants a fresh start with you. So, Two of Cups. Definitely twin flame union. Could be a twin flame for some of you here. I'm picking up heavy twin flame, soulmate union. You have already been with this person in the past life. And if you guys know exactly who I'm talking about when I'm doing readings, you know exactly who it is. Okay, so what is this? Consequences? Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, success. You got the Nine of Cups, so somebody's completely dissatisfied with their life here. Two of Wands, you're planning here. You could be at a crossroads. A decision needs to be made. Okay, and then you have Mastery, the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on something. Okay, so whatever it is that you're working on is going to give you a lot of money. All right, so you need to be dedicated to your craft. You and your person could do similar things, okay, but dedication to your craft is paying off. Focus on improving your skills and refining your work. This is a time to build something meaningful and lasting through persistence. Don't give up. Okay, so, and you have the Nine of Pentacles there. I feel like you're going to be well made, like you're going to be very successful, okay, and not having to ask from anybody. For some of you here, you're just worried on your pentacles, your money at this time, okay, and you're confident as fuck, and nobody could beat you or be like you, all right? So your strength and charisma is shining brightly. This is a Queen of Wands, all right? So your strength and charisma is shining brightly. Trust in your ability and inspire. Lead with warmth, with determination. You can achieve your goals and uplift those around you. Embrace your creative power and confidence. Okay, so something about sunflowers could be significant. Ochun vibes is what I'm getting here for those who know. No. Okay, so let me pull one of these really quick. Angel guys, spirit guys, look at the night for Cappy. Give me one to close the reading. So yeah, self-sabotage. Guys, don't self-sabotage something. All right, you're shedding the old. It's a new day. Okay, somebody could have seen a snake. Okay, that could be significant. All right, the number 24 could be significant. All right, use your intuition. Number 35 could be significant. That could be somebody's age. All right, so it says here, shadow of self-sabotage, Zulu. She was the goddess of the rivers. So you're holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you avoid? Your inner saboteur is clever. Seductive patterns of behavior block your path of your power. Distraction, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you the best. Your inner bully is the voice telling you you messed up. The part of you that is jealous and the anger you don't know what to do with. You're stuck in a procrastinator and your toxic relationship choices. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen path. What inspired action can you take today? I have compassion for myself. So yeah, guys, you have to have compassion for yourself. Okay, use your intuition. Don't self-sabotage. Okay, some of you could be self-sabotaging a situation because you're afraid. You're afraid of what's to come. Okay, but if you guys don't go ahead and make that leap, if you guys don't go ahead and make that jump and see what happens, then you'll never know. So then you're going to be in a state of regret. All right, so that's what I got for you. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. And thank you all for your support. Okay, so love you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.